I'm going to run what I think is the good stuff. You never know, though. But that is really sitting there. That's heavy. This was... Oh, no, it's partly frozen on me. This was that layer that was sitting on the ice. Oh, it's thick. Oh, it's really thick. Wow, that's loading up the mat. That is some heavy stuff there. This is going to take a long time to run this bucket sample in this little sluice. But the great little sluice, really good for this stuff. But this bucket is going to take some time to run this. That is, I hope you can see that loading up that mat. Well, that was cut short. Dinner is ready. Well, you can see there's a little bit of loading still in those cells. I'm going to let that run a second, and I'm going to have to do a quick cleanup and head over and eat. Wow. Just a quick reveal. There's a nice one right there. Let me see. There's a nice one right there in the middle of my light. That's a nice sized one. And then over here, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 more colors. Just a real quick pull back of the pan. There's 4 colors right there. That's just a real quick, really quick pull back of the pan. I've got 5 nice colors. I got to get to dinner. But that's in just that much of a sample. This is going to be good. This is going to be really good. Just that much. So I got everything out. There was 8 flakes of gold. And it looks like a piece of silver or lead. I'm not sure. I'll have to look at that under the microscope later. But I'll suck that up and put it in with the gold for now. It's something. It won't move. It's heavy. Look at that layer. Just as I took it off the shore. There's right there is where I scooped it out of. Pretty cool. So that's the concentrates out of about a 2-gallon batch that I ran so far. And there's gold already showing up in the pan. I'm still trying to shake it down. This pan holds on to the gold really well. There's a couple flakes right there in the middle in my light. And there's quite a few actually right there. This pan really grips the gold and holds it down to the bottom pretty tight. I like it a lot. Well, I'm going to work this down a little bit and see what we got. Well, there, guys, is some gold in the pan. That's from 2 gallons. Roughly about 2 pans worth of gold. So from about 2 of my pans worth of sand, I should say, ran through the sluice. That's a pretty nice amount of colors right there. And just from a sample. I still got 6 or 7 more gallons to run. That's going to be pretty when I'm done. Sitting here processing heavy black sands. And up right there above my workspace, I'm watching Gold Rush. What more could a man ask for? This is slow going though. If the weather was better outside and everything wasn't froze up, I'd have my big sluice box going and process this stuff really quick. But right now I just got the small sluice going inside because it's not frozen in here. And it's taken days and days to run this through. It is some really dense, you can see the swirls in there, really dense stuff. And when I put some on there, I have to wait a while because it'll plug those cells and then slowly work its way on down. Now, I don't want to lose any gold, so I'm not rushing it. Well, that bucket's empty. Time for a cleanup. Let's see what we got. Well, guys, I'm not rich, but it sure is pretty. That's what I got from 2 more gallons of beach sand. So, not bad. I mean, it's not chunky like Lake Superior gold, but I'm surprised to find it. Well, anyway, I'll get that put away with the rest. That doubles up what I've got. Probably about another 60, 70 specs there. 60, 70 colors there. And so that makes about 120 to 140 out of 4 gallons. Well, guys, I can't see my camera, so I don't know if that's in focus or not. There is the results of 4 gallons of test sample. I really wish I could see my camera. I thought being outdoors would be better to get a good focus and a good view on that. But there's about 120 to 140 colors in there, and that's from 4 gallons. Now, it's not a lot, it's not going to make me rich, but the exciting part is that the quantity when I get out there with my sluice, my mega sluice, and I'm thinking I'll be getting 20 colors to a shovel and run that through my sluice. I'm aiming for a shovel per minute with the sluice. There, I got a different angle. So I counted the colors separately in the pans beforehand. It's hard to count them when they're all together, but I counted before I put them together, and I had about 70 to 75 to each batch that I ran. So I ran two 2-gallon batches and came up with roughly about 140 colors. So again, it's not a lot right there, but the quantity is going to come when I get that mega sluice out there. And for a test pan, that is quite exciting, I think. Now, I still have a 4-gallon batch to run, but I am not going to run that through my mini Dream Mat sluice. That took days to process all that, because there's a lot of heavies in there. What I have discovered is that the Dream Mat Micro in their Dream Mat sluice is awesome. It's an awesome cleanup sluice. It is awesome at catching the super fine gold and leaving nothing in the tailings. I've taken test pans out of the tailings repeatedly throughout the last days that I worked with this, and I haven't found a single speck of gold yet. This thing is amazing as a cleanup sluice, and it doesn't lose anything out the rear. So far, I haven't lost any gold that I could find, and this is recovering super fine micro gold, micro flakes of gold, sub 100 mesh. Just incredible at holding and keeping the gold. I'm not advertising for them, but I'll tell you what, I am impressed, and maybe I'll put the link down below. Just to give you a teaser of the next video, I'm digging up mega sluice. I'm excavating in my front yard, and I'm digging up the mega sluice, and I'm going to run the next batch through that. So watch for that, guys, and let's see how well that performs, also with the Dream Mat Micro. Please like this video. Stay tuned for what's to come. Subscribe if you haven't. I'll see you guys later.